Hey guys, in this video, I want to go over how you can scale to $15,000 a day with YouTube advertising in 2020. And I'm going to go over the very high-level principles, which honestly most e-commerce companies, most info brands just don't get. And we've seen this because we've worked with a lot of them, and we've usually seen that the ones that we scale to $15,000 a day get these. So the first thing is you gotta always be testing different things with your funnel. You gotta be optimizing your landing page, you gotta be optimizing your webinar, you gotta figure out how to get that 1% edge in each part of your funnel that just beats your competitors. Because here's the thing, buying traffic is an auction. If your conversion rate is 15 to 20% better than your competitors, you're going to make more money and you're going to be able to afford to spend a little bit more on ads than them, and that's going to allow you to scale. Because what is scaling? Scaling means that you're basically able to spend a lot more, an outsized proportion more, and you're beating more advertisers for the same inventory. So if you're spending $1,000 a day, you are still able to find that little niche where you can get cheap customers. But if you're spending $15,000 a day, every point of your funnel has to be on point, because at that point, you're competing with the big boys in the industry. And when you're competing with the big boys in the industry, you want to make sure you got every advantage in your marketing funnel that's possible. Now, number two is you want to actually test a lot of different creatives and get really good at creatives. So what we've seen is the click-through rate on a YouTube ad should be at a baseline. The lowest it should be is 1%. We've seen clients recently getting over 2% click-through rates. And what that tells us is that that message is resonating with their target audience and people are really responding to it, and these campaigns are very profitable. So really the big thing is you gotta just learn how to create great video ads, and I have a couple of different videos on that, so you can go check them out. I'll make sure that they're in the video description. So make sure you're always improving your creative and try to get that click-through rate on your ad campaigns over 1.5% at the minimum. Now, the third part of this is know your numbers. So I'm not gonna tell you some targeting secret. Honestly, the only thing that's actually related to the ad here is create better creatives. With targeting, you're gonna be testing a lot of different things. But here's the thing that you really want to keep in mind. You want to know your numbers down to the T. You want to know exactly how much you can spend to acquire a customer and still hit your profit goals. And you also want to know that your tracking is set up properly. So you want to make sure you have a separate funnel for your YouTube ads. You want to make sure that you are spending time figuring out how to make sure your tracking is set up properly. If you have a lot of products, this can get convoluted, but really you want to make sure that your focus is on tracking and ensuring that you have accurate results. If you do that, your company will do way better. With a lot of what we do for our clients, we help them with their tracking. We help figure out how we can make their tracking simpler and easier to understand so they have more confidence in that data. So obviously the first part is you want to know how much you can spend to acquire a customer. You want to know your lifetime value. You want to figure out how to improve that lifetime value, and you want to understand exactly how your ads are performing with a lot of accuracy. So those are all important. So yeah, guys, those are the three main things, right? And to review, number one is to really optimize your funnel, get it better than your competition. Just because I'll be completely honest, I've run traffic for so many different brands. 95% of brands don't do this. So if you're split testing even a couple times a month, if you're putting even a little bit of work into that, you're already ahead of most of your competitors. Second thing, great creative is key for YouTube ads. You always want to be thinking about how do you make your message resonate more, how do you make your creatives more interesting, how do you make your hooks better, etc. And the third thing is know your numbers so you can confidently spend and you can confidently scale your campaigns without being worried about whether you're losing money or not. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe. And if you want to book a call with Linx Digital to see if we can scale your YouTube ads, there's a link below to jump on a call with us. Cheers.
Walk with our feet on the ground, and we will talk with our head in the clouds, and we will walk with our feet on the ground, and we will talk with our head